What it do, squad? It's your boy Geek Samurai, and welcome back to another episode of Geek Samurai TV. Now, squad, I'm bringing y'all this full review of freaking The Umbrella Academy. Now, The Umbrella Academy is so freaking good. I binged the first season all of last week. I just went through it. I ransacked through it. I was on vacation. I didn't have to go to work, so why not? I ransacked through that, and the season finale of season 1 got me amped for season 2 that dropped this past Friday. Oh my gosh. I never thought I'd be in love with Vanya Hargreaves so freaking much. Her character is amazing. She is my favorite character. She's my favorite favorite student of the Umbrella Academy. Oh my goodness. I have to start with the season finale of season 1 because, that just blew my mind how her power finally awoken and she was finally able to learn how to control it. All of a sudden at the season finale, at the very end of that season finale, her face turns white. Her eyes are freaking black and dilated. And her face is white, her body's white. Her suit that she was playing the violin in goes from black to white. The violin itself, the instrument itself goes freaking black. Man, Ellen Page played the hell out of this character, man. And did she deliver on all accounts, squad. I'm telling y'all straight up right now. She's the most powerful student / child in the whole academy, dog. She's the one that causes doomsday, causes the apocalypse. And at the end of that, she shoots her powers. Spoiler alert, she shoots her powers. If y'all didn't see the show already, get out of this video right now. She shoots her powers. It looked like she was like hypnotized. She had her brothers, and her sister was the only one that was free. But she had her other 4 brothers all freaking tied up, son, and her tentacle, being white tentacle powers. And look like she was about to drain their souls, take their souls. And all of a sudden, you see her sister come up from behind her all of a sudden. And Allison Hargreaves, she has the gun. She pulls it over her right ear, pulls the trigger, does not kill her sister. She was going to because it was behind her head. Puts it by her ear like this. And bang! All of a sudden, her sister wakes up out of this trance. And then that energy that she released into her siblings, her brothers, like Diego, freaking 5, freaking, this show is so good. I just can't get over how good it is. Luther and freaking Klaus. We call him Klaus. I was about to call him Claus. Klaus. She finally releases them from her tentacle, trance. She's about to freaking take the whole life and everything. She releases them, and then her beam shoots up into the moon, causes doomsday. The moon falls apart, breaks apart, and I could have sworn that this was a movie. It felt like a movie because when the moon came apart, it looked like it came straight out of a movie, man. All you see is that the moon turned into these big asteroids that was coming towards the Earth, and it wiped out the entire Earth. Squad, I had to talk about season 1 finale because it was so good. But let's get into season 2. I just want to jump right in. Season 2 was so good. So what they decided to do, all of the brothers, Diego, 5, Klaus, Luther, they all decided, let's go back in time and take Allison, let's take Vanya with us, and we could try and fix her. So let's go back in time and that's our main thing. Let's fix her so she doesn't use her powers to take out the world. But little do they know that no matter, especially 5 should have known this, no matter what they do, she still is the ticking time bomb that causes the apocalypse, that causes doomsday. And bruh, did she bring it. She brought it, squad. They had to go back in time. So the brother, 5, he has a suitcase. He teleports them back through time because he's still trying to control his powers. He can't go, decades at a time. He has to start by seconds. But he didn't know that yet. They go back to time. They go back to like 1960. And between 1960 and 1963, bruh, this dude, they were spread apart. They were spread across in the space-time continuum 3 years apart. One sibling ended up in freaking 1960. Another 2 ended up in 1961. Another one ended up in 1962. And then another 2 ended up in 1963. But they finally, it's been like a year since they seen each other. it's been a year since Five found them all again. They all have their own individual lives all the way in 1960. They just adapt. You know, sometimes you got to adapt. Allison had to adapt that she's in a time frame, 1963 or whatever. She's in a time frame where whites only was allowed into a restaurant. They had colored bathrooms. They had white bathrooms. Oh, and that was episode 3. That hit me a lot, son. I did like a whole comment section on that when I was watching that episode, because I have an app where I watch all my TV shows and I check them off. I did a whole comment because that episode was so freaking good that, you know, Black Lives Matter, the movement is still going on today, and they talk about that in this season. They talk about that. It was so freaking good. Season 2, episode 3 was probably like my favorite episode because they hit home. They hit on my heartstrings. And, you know, racism is a very sensitive subject to me, but they tug on my heartstrings when it comes to that movement, when it comes to them trying to, you know, be polite, be courteous. Let's go up into this white restaurant and let's see if they're going to serve us. We're not going to curse. We're not going to swear. We're not going to, you know, provoke violence. We're not going to do any of that. All we're going to do is going to sit there, be humble, show humility, show compassion, and ask them, can you kindly serve us? That was Allison's movement. She met her husband Ray Chestnut. That was their movement. Her name was Allison Chestnut. It was no longer Hargreaves. So Luther's looking for her because Five links up with Luther, but little do they know that they were in a movement at this time where they were trying to oppress the government, but do it in a very civil manner, just so that they can be served in this local restaurant. It was crazy. They used to have sit-ins, all type of stuff in one of the, you know, colored owned beauty salons, beauty parlors. Allison and her husband, her new husband, that's what they were doing. But it's crazy how she was married to him because her husband in the future was white and her daughter Claire is biracial. But we're not going to get into all that. That's for a story. That's a video for another day. But it was just so good that Five took so damn long to catch up to all his siblings. So now their goal is to freaking get up out of the past and get back to the future. But for some reason, when they went back into the past, it sets off the doomsday clock again. And it's crazy how this I don't know, this whole show always have to keep saying doomsday this, doomsday that. It's like they're taking stuff from, you know, Watchmen into this. That's what it felt like. It felt like I was watching Watchmen when they kept saying doomsday. I just keep thinking doomsday clock. Oh, but it was so good, man. And Diego was sent back into a time where he was trying to save freaking president's life. President Kennedy. But that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to save President Kennedy's life, man. And what it was crazy is that, you know, he got caught. He got sent into this crazy asylum. The commission, the handler, she had a daughter that she sent out the kill order for Five to kill her parents. Her name is Lila. She was in the asylum with him, and she was trained to watch over him and keep him safe and make sure he don't do no stupid shit. But Five finally caught up to him, telling him, we're going to break you out of here, man. We got to get you out of here. But Five played him, and he ended up staying. So Lila and Diego, they were able to break out of the insane asylum, get away, and do their thing. Yo, it was so good. Oh my God. And little did we know, I think it was episode 5 of season 2, episode 6. Yo, Reginald, Big Reggie style, bruh. This man took off his face. I was just like, what is going on? Took off his face. He's an alien underneath that, bruh. I was like, yo, when were we going to know this? Now I want to know it. Now that's one thing about this season. I want to know where he came from. Why did he want to form this freaking Umbrella Academy, adopt these kids when they were born in October 1st, 1989? Why did he pay all this money to adopt these kids? To make them his children, to train them because they have these powers. He's an alien. He got an alien head wearing a human. He's in a meat suit. He's a meat bag. That was another shock for me. And season 3 better tell us why. Because you know we're getting to season 3. But I don't know when it's coming. But we need to know why this man is an alien. Where did he come from? Why did he come to Earth? Why did he impersonate this guy, Reginald Hargreaves? Where did that name come from? And how did he turn I want to know, how did he turn mom into a robot? Because it looked like she was a regular human being when he dated her back in the past. There's so much plot holes, but we're gonna keep it moving. So this season was so good because now they come together, all 6 of them, including Ben, make 7. They finally catch up with this crazy nut about conspiracy theories named Elliot. They finally get to his hideout. 5 finally convinces him, like, yo, we need to stay here because we have to group together, fight the commission, get them off our backs so we can get back to the future. We can get home so we can stop Doomsday. Little do we know, now we get to this part now that Vanya lost her memory going back into the past. She's living on a farm with a child, a son, and a couple. Little do we know that she falls in love with the actual wife. They become a lesbian couple, and I was shipping that so hard. I loved seeing that. Like, first season, she was with a boy who was a lunatic. He was, what was his name? Peabody. Leonard Peabody. His name was Harold Dawkins, something like that. That was her boyfriend, a serial killer who killed his father, and he was in prison for 12 years. So she goes from dating him, a psychopath, to dating a woman whose son, I don't know if he has autism or something like that, but her son has a condition, and Vanya's the only one that can calm him. And they have a connection later on towards the end of the season. This season was so good, man. I just love everything about it. So yes, let's keep it going. They have a relationship. They're trying to escape. She's trying to leave her husband. She wants to leave with Vanya. Vanya wants to take her and her son away because Carl is the name of the husband. It looked like he's been treating his wife like crap for years and years. The wife has been silent, never said nothing, kept it hush hush. Now she's going to take her can of money. She wants to escape. That was hidden underneath the sink all them years. She got money, never went to a bank, kept it to herself. She was about to take that car, Chevy or whatever car that was, and be out. That blue Chevy that was in the driveway. Oh my gosh, man. And let me tell you about the commission, bro. The commission. They some savages, boy. Mary J. Blige, her character, Cha-Cha, and Hazel. Bruh, Hazel loved this old bat, so he don't care how old she is. This donut lady is my everything. I don't give a fat. Hazel finally offs Cha-Cha, finally gets Hazel, but the commission kidnaps the donut lady. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to do me a favor. Before Hazel even gets a chance to kill Cha-Cha, you're going to work for me. This is the handler talking to. This is what I want y'all to do. You're going to capture 5. Make sure you bring them back to me. Then you can go back your way. I don't care if you don't kill 5, but bring them back to me. And if those other kids, if his other siblings get in the way, take them out. That was the deal. And the deal was Hannah was going to set Hazel free. You could quit the commission. Cha-Cha was going to get a new partner. Everything was going to be Gucci with her going into the field. She'll get suitcases all day long. So Hazel's driving Cha-Cha. They're trying to apologize to each other. Hazel takes a detour, runs Cha-Cha right through the window shield, kills her, goes back, kills the handler. Finally was able to, get the donut lady, whatever. But then in season 2, now we're in season 2, he meets up with 5 as an older Hazel and tells him, man, yo, if you save the president's life, if you save John Fitzgerald Kennedy's life, bruh, John F. Kennedy is going to go and attack the Russians because he's going to think the Russians did it, bruh. The Russians are going to fight back. The Soviets are going to fight back, and they're going to nuke America. They're going to nuke the entire world. And it's going to be World War II, 3, whatever you want to call it. 5, whatever you do. And he slips something into his pocket. These 3 Swedish brothers kill Hazel. 5 escapes. He teleports. He escapes. Tries to relay the message right back to his freaking siblings. Whatever you do, it has to go through. John F. Kennedy, he has to die. Because if he doesn't die, he's going to retaliate. And you guys are going to get killed. I've seen it. Bruh. And now we're going to get towards the ending. This is just a review of the season. I binge watched it all on Friday, the morning, early morning that it dropped, 3 a.m. I binged it. So I'm giving y'all a full review, but I want y'all to go watch this. That's why I'm giving y'all this review. But I'm just giving y'all highlights of what I loved about the season. There's so much things to talk about. It's a lot to cover. And I can go all day about it because I love this show. This show is in my top 10 TV show of all time. All time. Umbrella Academy, well written. The music's so good. The fighting is amazing. Between the hand-to-hand combat, the gunplay, the gung fu, whatever you want to call it, the brutality, the bloodiness, the gore, it's just so fucking good. And then we get to the end. Lila has powers like Vanya. What the fuck? She has powers like Vanya, son. It's crazy. And I think her adopted mother, aka spoiler alert, Lila was adopted by the handler because she offed her parents, 5 offed her parents, and the handler found her in a ventilator shaft hiding away from the commission. She discovered that she had these powers, but not only does she have Vanya's powers, she has every power of the siblings in the Umbrella Academy. Because when she was fighting all of the siblings and all of the brothers and the 2 sisters, Allison and Vanya, she was giving rumors to Allison. Allison's known for spreading rumors. Oh, I heard a rumor. And then all of a sudden you see Lila tell her that you can't breathe. And all you see, Allison can't breathe. And we already know that Vanya got her freaking light beam powers and everything. She just shines her light beam and she's taking out the whole world. She's a telepath. She could just destroy anything. But Lila had her same powers. Because after Vanya destroyed all of those commissioned henchmen, foot soldiers, with their briefcase, everybody died. Except for Lila and her mother, the handler. Crazy. And the handler, I forgot her name. Kate Walsh. She played the perfect role of being the bitch. She played the perfect role. I couldn't stand her throughout the whole season. Like, why won't this bitch die? Hazel tried to kill her in season 1. This bitch wouldn't die. She comes back, gets the bullet out of her head. She comes back alive. Freaking 5 tried to kill her. She keeps coming back alive. Why won't this bitch die? Now, these 3 Swedish brothers, they speak Yiddish or whatever. I was annoyed at them too because they were badasses. They kept interfering with what the brothers and sisters of the Umbrella Academy were trying to do. Every time the commissioner is sending them a message, kill this one, kill Diego, do what you got to do. What? Now, I like the fact that Allison, when she does those rumors, she told one of the Swedish brothers to kill your own brother. And man, he choked the life out of his I don't know if it's a younger brother or older brother. He choked the bitch out of his brother. And all you just see is red. That's all you saw was red. Killed his brother. And he ran out. But at the end, it was so poetic because he kills the handler. That same brother that's trying to take out the rest of the Umbrella Academy, he shoots the handler. They said enough. He says enough. Gets on that hippie coke bus and he drives off. Bruh. Lila is so freaking powerful, man. And I'm glad that, she finally knew the truth about the handler, her mom. She joins the academy. She's one of them because Diego loves her and she loves Diego. Now, they're probably going to have special ability children or whatever. They're going to have inhuman or mutant babies next because Diego loves this woman crazy. But I love Lila's character, man. She was a badass. She played Diego off very well when they were in the institution. She knows how to kick ass and do hand-to-hand combat. And she got powers like crazy. She was giving it to 5 with teleporting all over the place. She was giving it to Allison with the rumor. She was giving it to Diego with the knife throwing and everything. And she had, that part when Luther tried to punch her. Bruh. She held his fist with one freaking hand and stopped that punch. Took him out. Yo, I want whatever Lila's having. I want all those powers mixed into one. And I didn't think that we were going to get that. Somebody who has all of their powers. That was a plot twist. That was a surprise for me. Wow. We know we get into season 3. I have to say overall, this season is better than season 1. Season 1 was a little slow burner in the beginning, but it did pick up. But this season 2, it started right out the gate. Before they teleported to the past, it freaking went out the gate because that's when we knew about the Soviets attacking America. It went full force with the action. And I love how throughout the season 2, this season alone, Diego keeps getting the short end of the stick with his daddy issues. Because he has a hero complex. And he's always trying to, I want daddy's approval. I want daddy to love me and know that I'm a hero. But he never got that. He got shanked by his dad when he fought him in the back alley one night. Then he met his father again with the rest of the siblings at their father's special, I guess, restaurant or something. They were all sitting at the table together, and his daddy just assaulted him right in his face. Diego started crying, son. Bruh, wait till these children know, because their father always have secrets. He killed himself and didn't tell nobody that he's the one that his murder brought them back together. And now he got an alien face. All right, squad, y'all need to go see this movie. I'm about to just end it. I'm about to wrap it right here, but y'all need to go watch this. It was so good from start to finish. Way better than the first. More action-packed. I'm telling y'all going to enjoy this. If y'all don't have nothing else to do, if y'all just shit out of luck, stuck at home during this pandemic, put on some Umbrella Academy Season 2 and just enjoy these episodes, bro, because they were fantastic. Great storytelling. Great music. I mean, the music was so good. From Vanya playing her violin through the piano, there were piano pieces playing throughout different parts, telling the story and furthering the story along. Such a good show. I'm waiting for Season 3. COVID, get the fuck out of here so we can get these shows into production, so we can get our movies back and just enjoy good shit. Alright, squad, leave your comment section down below. Let me know if y'all watched this yet. Let me know if y'all gonna watch this, because I'm telling you right now, Season 2 is worth it, man. You won't stop. You're gonna keep clicking next episode, because you know every time you finish an episode, Netflix starts to play the next episode right away. You're not gonna want to stop. You want to deep dive right into that bitch. I'm telling you, man, I was sliding into every episode, and I'm telling you, I was pleased from start to finish. Go watch this, man. And I love Ellen Page. She's still my favorite in this entire season. She's still my favorite because I loved her when she was in Juno, and I loved her when she was in X-Men Days of Future Past. I'm telling you, she played Kat. She played Kitty Pryde. Love Ellen Page. Ellen Page just brings that gravitas. I had to take John Roca's word. Shout out to John Roca. I had to take his word. He had to bring that gravitas, man. This show was fantastic, squad. Go watch it. And y'all already know what to do down below. There's my Twitter handle. Go follow me there. You don't know where I'm at. If I'm not on YouTube putting out these videos, I'm over on Twitter. Go follow me over there. Show your boy some love. All right, squad, I'm about to get up out of here. But before I go, y'all already know what to do. Hit that bell for your boy. Hit that subscribe button. Like, share, and subscribe to Geek Samurai. All right, squad, I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace.